from Global Kingston. This is Global News Morning.
Wishing you a great Tuesday morning. Now that restrictions have been somewhat lifted because of the pandemic, there's a sense of normalcy returning. Well, one of the things I'm looking forward to is Ukraine folklore. Big old party celebrates Ukraine, and it is returning this year. June 11th, one day only. Normally it's a 3-day weekend, but this is one day only at Rigi, and this is brought to you by the Ukrainian Canadian Club of Kingston. Lubomir Luchik and his sister do an amazing job every year, so that's one thing to look forward to. Pataha, pierogies for some people all day long.
How can you go wrong? I love pierogies. Oh
my goodness, so good. Anyway, again, that's June 11th, one day only. Folklore, Ukraine, love that. You're gonna love the next few days, Aaron. You're gonna have some sunshine, not too hot.
Nice.
Yeah, very, very comfortable. Overnight lows in the mornings, a little on the cool side, but that's okay.
Yeah, for sleeping, when you first wake up, it's kind of nice to have a crisp morning, but as long as it gets to that warmer temperature for me and some sunshine, I'm pretty happy.
Well, average highs is what we'll be seeing for much of the week. Average high this time of year is around 20. We'll get to 19 degrees today with some sunny periods, 22 tomorrow, and on Thursday, we'll get to 21. Again, sunny periods for the next several days, just some variable cloudiness. Friday could end the week with some rain. I'll talk you through it a little later, but back to Aaron Strickland.
Thanks, Bill. Sunday marked the 238th anniversary of the safe landing of the Mohawk people at the Bay of Quinte, a day that is celebrated through reenactment and remembrance. Fawaz Muhammad Yusuf gives us a first-hand look at this event.
It was all smiles for the first time in 2 years as the Mohawk people of the Bay of Quinte were able to celebrate Thanksgiving in person.
It's very nice. It is a community event, and there's people from all different areas of our community that take part in this event. And to have them all come out and be a part of it again, it's a really great feeling today.
On May 22nd, 1784, the Mohawk people arrived on the shores of the Bay of Quinte. Now 238 years later, this day is used as a time for remembrance.
Sir Winston Churchill said that a nation that forgets its history has no future, and I believe that.
The ceremony involved a reenactment of the canoes arriving on shore, speeches, and the burning of tobacco.
He burns our tobacco, oyun kwa unwe, which is our traditional tobacco, and it is said that the words that he is saying through the smoke is carried up to our Creator.
The central theme during the event was remembering the hardships that their ancestors faced.
It's important for everybody to understand the history of where they live and the history of the people that they share the land with.
And for the people who share their land, this event is an opportunity for them to become better educated on the history of this land on which they live.
And I think by better understanding, we have better relationships among the people, and we can build a stronger country.
A goal one can't help but hope we remember to strive towards. Fawaz Muhammad Yusuf, Global News, Quinte West.
A steam engine train with a storied past can be yours for the taking for at least $80,000. The Evangeline took visitors through Nova Scotia's park for decades. The sellers hope the train stays in Nova Scotia. So too does one man with a unique perspective and fond memories. Ashley Field reports.
It's a train at the center of countless memories for Nova Scotians, but likely none more so than Chad R. McDonald.
My character's name was Clyde D. Pratfall.
65 people can get on the train, so if your number is 66,
At 19 years old, McDonald took a job that he says forever shaped his life. Clyde, the conductor of the Evangeline at the now defunct Upper Clements Park.
I'm just so appreciative of that time. And I didn't realize how lucky I was, to have a job like that where I can just play all day. Still fits. It's wrecked now, but hey, everybody.
Now in his 50s and living in New York City, McDonald still holds the Evangeline close to his heart. The British look-alike steam engine took visitors around the popular site until it fell into disrepair in 2019 and closed.
It was just heartbreaking, that That place meant so much to me.
He thought it was the end of the line for the Evangeline, so relief when he learned the beloved train had been bought. Trevor McDonald, the new owner.
There was a lot of reasons behind it, but we wanted to save it. We wanted to bring it back to Halifax. We want to help it find a new home. What my favorite feature is the exhaust from the engine actually does go up through the smokestack.
The Severn Lamb locomotive could now be yours for only $80,000. McDonald says had it been built today, it would cost you nearly 9 times that at $700,000. McDonald saying there has been a lot of interest so far from folks far and wide, but having it stay in Nova Scotia, he says, would be just the ticket.
That was the centerpiece of that park, and if they can still have another chance to ride it again, that would be really good.
The Evangeline were to get a second life, I'd absolutely come see her again. I would have to. I have to.
Both hope to see her keep chugging along and returning to her former glory here at home. Ashley Field, Global News, Halifax.
Kingston and the Islands is shaping up to be a battleground for votes for at least 2 of the party leaders. Andrea Horvath was here last week trying to keep the riding in NDP hands. Friday, Liberal leader Stephen Del Duca was in the city to support the local candidate Ted Hsu. This is Del Duca's 4th campaign stop in Kingston and the Islands, this time stopping at the Grocery Basket downtown Kingston to discuss his party's pledge to eliminate 8% HST on prepared food under $20. In addition to cutting food taxes, Del Duca says he hopes to win back the riding with $10 per day before and after school care, eliminating provincial gas taxes and $1 transit rides.
The cost of everything over the last 4 years has been skyrocketing out of control under the Ford Conservatives. Cost of housing, whether that's renting or trying to purchase, the cost of gas, of course, we see the pumps that, the prices are not easy for people to deal with. That's again why we've come forward with a 19-point affordability pledge.
And now let's head over to Bill Welichka for a look at the weather. Bill, looking like mix of sun and clouds out there this morning right now.
Not a bad day at all, Aaron. In fact, much of the same tomorrow and indeed Thursday. Enjoy your sunny periods. Currently a range of 5 to 7 degrees. We are going to be seeing some somewhat cooler mornings for the next several days. I don't mind that. I don't mind the cool overnight lows. And yep, just really not much to talk about here unless Friday. We can count Friday as a bit of an active weather day. We are going to be dealing with some rain, maybe 10 to 15 millimeters worth, depending on where you are. But for Belleville, good morning to you. 20 degrees today, 23 both Wednesday and Thursday. 20 is the average high for this time of year, so a little above average both Wednesday and Thursday. Late Thursday, you might see a light rain. Belleville for Brockville, 19 degrees today. Variable cloudiness, a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow as well, getting to 23 degrees up to 24 for you on Thursday. Smiths Falls, hopefully you're doing well on this Tuesday morning. 19 degrees for you today. You'll top out at 22 tomorrow, up to 24 on Thursday. Chance of a light rain for you later in the day. Now for Kingston, we'll get to 19 degrees today. A little less than average, not bad though. Variable cloudiness all the way into Thursday. Tomorrow a high of 22. We'll get to 21 on Thursday. A little cooler for Friday and Saturday, in fact. Rain to end the week. We're looking at around, at this point, 10 to 15 millimeters of rain. And then Saturday, 19 degrees and the chance of a light rain. You know, I don't know if you saw last week, there was the World Airplane Championships.
The paper planes.
Paper airplane championships.
Right, yes.
Megan challenged me. Mine went about 6 feet. She did okay. I think she did around 7 feet, the paper airplane.
Yes.
I labeled mine the Air Welichka 3000, but I thought it was good. 6 feet or so.
Yeah.
Not as good as this guy's. Take a look at this. A trio of paper aircraft enthusiasts broke a Guinness World Record in South Korea when they sent a folded plane for a flight of 252 feet and 7 inches.
That is incredible. Look at that.
I know. The paper airplane was designed by Chi Yi-yan of Malaysia. It was folded by Shin Moo-jun of South Korea and thrown into the air by Kim Kyu-tae of South Korea. Definite teamwork here.
Yes.
Kim threw the plane 8 times, achieving a distance of 252 feet and 7 inches with his best throw. It did take the Guinness World Record for farthest flight of a paper aircraft. And the team met on social media and collaborated over emails on how they were going to do this.
Oh, wow. You must have some really skilled folding skills there. Very impressive. You know, I wonder how he did it.
Yeah,
Looks like yours.
that's a good question. A world record, well done.
All right, back after this.